Greetings everyone, Angrade here with another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn north side as the British force. We've got Kegelgott. Spawn as the US ally, we got the Greyhound. Spawns south side as the Infantry force. We've got no vowels there, so not a word. And spawn as the Wehrmacht player, we got a braNdiLdo or braNdiLdo. Could be braNdiLdo. I have no idea how to split up that word.
We're ready. Get us to the fight. We've captured the target.
Pioneers now advancing. Got a Kegelgott here. I'll just send you the replays anyways. You can cast it probably next week. I can't remember. Did you send me some replays? But then the car accident happened, so I didn't do it. My mind's a little bit fuzzy if I'm missing anybody's replay. Plus, I've always had trouble remembering uploading them or scheduling them properly and all that sort. Oh, we do have a early Scorched Earth booby trap from this point. Right now, I also need to just take time and schedule a whole bunch of replays. I think I've scheduled out for the next week and the following week when it comes to video releases. But I have, I think, about 150 to 200 videos, and you just take time, a whole day, just take time and schedule. Right now, of course, I'm casting a bit of Red Alert 3, and that's the game I have the least stockpile at the moment. Other than that, I'm also, I think, running low on Age of Empires 4 and Age of Mythology. Plenty of Cup Heroes 1, some Cup Heroes 2, a little bit too much Days of Ruin, and a little bit too much Advanced Wars by Web since I cast a lot of them. Now I keep forgetting because I don't play Where anymore. I switched to PE because that's what I've been witnessing replays of decent games for learning. I'm learning. Sometimes I gotta mix it up. Zero Hour is just a fun game. It is not very symmetrical. All the factions has the gimmicks. Some of them have the overpowered gimmicks. There's just not too many RTSs nowadays that are just explosive. And there's only one RTS I'm really sort of excited for right now. That would be actually Singularity 2. You now have the Grenadiers here. I wonder if it's upgrading the structure. The substructure may be being upgraded at the moment. Got some suppression here. Lieutenant advance to help support these guys. Yep, the friendly neighborhood guys. They are just run after you. They have the arms in the air. Looks like they just want a big hug. And they probably want to give you a big hug. We do have the Schimwagen does take a bit of damage there. I never know what I can or can't get away with, what words I can say on YouTube. My channel's small enough, it probably doesn't really matter, but still. Suppress the fire on this rifleman here. We do have now the Volksgrenadiers pursuing. Looks like the insurers fall back. Jeep running away. Booby trap has been triggered. No response here, so looks like it's going to be immolated. Yep, he got immolated. Go Purple Squad behind inside heavy cover, but looks like he's sort of dancing around a little bit. I see him facing this way, facing this way. One of the Penguiners may have been wiped out there. He's also not going forward HQ here as I expected. This guy needs to fall back. Schimwagen takes some damage here. MG42 in a decent position. We do now have the Kegelgott taking some damage. Oh, looks like one of the players sort of lagging a little bit. It's the Wehrmacht player, right? Or the Pansley player? Yep. But he is moving around right now, so just a lag spike. Volksgrenadiers push forward, eyeing for the garrison.
Forward openings reporting a petrol dump under attack.
What did I hear explode? could have sworn I heard. I think sometimes these sectors make a grinding metal sound. I don't know. Almost sound like a motorcycle went down. Bolts are forward. Shimwagon advancing, getting hits there on the scope rifle squad. Up here, guys, man's pay cover. Hands can just got a bit of trouble. Nothing inside the garrison. Folks can get inside the garrison, provide some flanking fire. Each 4-2 hitting that rifle squad, suppressing scope rifle squad here. Being engaged by some Volksgrenadiers and the Flame Warfare. Does fall back there. Rifle squad here, quite wounded. This probably making some good headway on the left flank, though. This one is pinned. Jeep just scouting. Flame Engineers capturing the flank, and we have this over here. When it comes to British forward HQ, it has, of course, been established on the sector, a staple spot. Mortar half track. This would be a great way to deal with the stationary targets. And grad advance way forward. Expires do have a triple capture against them. It does hurt, it does matter, but it's something you don't want to have against you for too long. 4-2 pinning down the flamethrower squad. Down over here, looks like the Jeep does find the sniper, and that's looks going to be dead sniper. Fire shot off there in the rifleman squad, trying to get inside the garrison. Pioneers pop on out. Does manage to get inside the garrison. It's a little bit iffy to get to pick it off. Pioneers can get inside, maybe dilute the number of targets. That rifle squad's about to get wiped on out.
German target has been
Does get wiped out there, the sniper. It looks like the MG is not facing that direction. Looks like got some Brens here. And the Jeep looks like will potentially escape. Rifle squad looks like escape. Shimwagen could potentially wipe that rifle squad. Infantry 42 facing the wrong angle. Volksgrenadiers, yep, that's definitely a dead rifleman. That is the leader model as well. You can see by the radio pack. How? Okay, the rifle squad is not wiped out. Fuel deprived access site on the back foot at the moment. Let's see. They do have this fuel point here. I don't think they're fuel deprived at the moment. They have all their fuel points. I'm not sure. Flame warfare there. Mortar half track. This could be a good shot. It would be okay.
UM's just distributed supercharged rounds to the artillery line.
Supercharged, so the British player has gone for artillery. How daring. We do not have the Greyhound deployed to field. The Greyhound has gone for the Greyhound. Armor skirts have been researched and took them out. Good order. I really hate maps that just have open base like that. It really makes a big play against people who go straight for your base. Extremely frustrating. Yep. Yeah, those MGs did not have good coverage, to say the least. We do have a landmine there, which could be nice to snare the Greyhound. Does fire it up, a heroic charge. Greyhound advancement forward. Of course, we got a second Greyhound. But what have gone for armor? After all, you could get a light vehicle capture. Does force about the Volt. Oh, that's a lot of MGs firing there. Suppress them. Your artillery nails the MG42. MG42 does get wiped on out, and we've also got the glider wing went up. It was trying to fly once again. Greyhound needs to back on out of there. Got double pan struck now. How about two Greyhounds? He has two Greyhounds. Booby trap has been triggered. Oh, there's your Veteran C1 as well. Wait, he's called the Greyhound, but there's two Greyhounds. That wouldn't be a the, that'd be these Greyhounds. So his namesake is incorrect now because he has got two Greyhounds. I think the map creator caters more towards Allied MG setup because they have more coverage. You have to almost always get inside an ally base unless you have to burn down a fence, destroy the MG cells. Do they have better MG coverage? Never really paid attention to that. Then again, of course, like I said, I'm a Company Heroes 2 player, where all the MG stuff, largely, at least for bunkers, has been standardized. Got some hits there. There were base, on the other hand, I feel like they don't keep in mind the MG arcs most of the time, just feels rigged. I think you're just talking the map, not so the MGs themselves. Got it. Yeah, because that's good coverage there. I mean, that is the entrance, and you got the side entrance not really well used. Over here, of course, got MGs here. Though I suppose a big empty spot behind if you really want to. Over here, the front door is open. This one here, well, that is just straight up behind everything. So it has really bad coverage. Where's the other one? Yeah. Of course, flak irvings do fire all directions, but still. Yeah, definitely the southern MGs are not great. Volkswagen is firing away. MG42 is starting to fall back. We've got the Greyhound here. We got attack, but on the mortar half track. These Greyhounds will push way forward. Does this one take some hits? Gets hit by the Pantruck and the Pack 38. Does decrew the Pack 38. This one gets injured. Does explode. The Greyhound is now falling on back now.
COs have what they need to call in artillery.
We've upgraded our kit. Ready for action, sir.
E8 squad, cash clearing station got a 25-pounder. There's a lot of congestion here. Of course, he does not have map packs, but there was a vision in this region beforehand, so it can be a safe call to do a blind barrage. But I more understand why people don't go for blind barrages, because sometimes the cooldown is just very long. Doesn't look like at the moment. Yeah, I don't see anything that would suggest map pack at the moment, though I haven't really been paying close enough attention for it. Volkswagen is falling on back. Got the MG side of the garrison, not firing away. Heroic charge, Lieutenant backing on off. Getting a little bit immolated there. Flamethrower squad does get wiped on out. Time to wish he had stun grenades, assault grenades. Squads push way forward. Did find a landmine there. 2-2 and push way forward. Oh, another landmine detonation there. That could have been a stray mortar shot from that one. No, coming from 25-pounder as well. 2-2 hitting the P8 squad. Let's see. I think Allies compared to Axis is very inconsistent. It just feels like Axis is punched for a lot of things. Why they can't kill German sniper? Why can't German snipers kill Brit MG emplacement garrisons? And but American snipers can snipe infantry outside of PE half tracks. Oh, I know that Wehrmacht snipers can snipe us out of the back of a universal carrier, but yep, there's also like garrisons, like mounted garrisons like this. Well, the U.S., British MG, and the Wehrmacht all base MGs can't be sniped because they're not based around crews. While the British, while the Panzerleitz and Flak Irving is meant to be a recruitable asset because it's a support weapon rather than a defensive structure. If it makes any sense. It can be modified in the game's files to be more of a static structure. But of course, that's something that was later on even changed in Company Heroes 2. It took a bit of coddling from the community to do that from the developers. Captain retreat there. They tried to make support weapons, a lot of things recurable, because it's more or less a design aspect of Company of Heroes. Ooh, there goes Lieutenant due to friendly fire. But sometimes it just doesn't work all too well. Even in Company Heroes 2, LMG blobs like M1919s can just overrun even a static MG like this.
The German target has been destroyed.
Greyhound gets a good shot there. But generally put, my opinion is if it's static and can't pack up and move around, it shouldn't be decrewable. But if it can't... but then again, pack 43s and 38s. And left 18s. Yeah. You probably find a better explanation. More half track has gone down there. SchTT firing away. Riot Squad does not go out. Greyhound falling back. Riot Squad falling back. A couple engineers for some repairs. But we've got a healthy number of Panzertreks here. Both players can equally good. The US will win most of the times. Versus where? I mean, British emplacements show they have a garrison. The howitzer, Garrison 3, but doesn't show kill status. It can't be sniped out. But can be decrewed. It's weird. They use... They're weirdly programmed. In Couple Heroes 2, they made it to... they sort of changed up how it worked. Particularly the 17-pounder. And also they did a better job in Couple Heroes 2 of doing Brits. Not perfect, but much better, I would say. Particularly the emplacements and how they interact with. Granted, in Couple Heroes 1, Brits are just a faction full of gimmicks.
We've just got the green light to employ creeping garages.
Because I noticed a lot of things where, when it comes to Brits emplacements, you can see... If you click on squad, you can see the no garrison symbol. Suggests to me that how they have a program in this game is, it is at the unit inside is actually garrisoned. And thus, and it has, there's a flag in Couple Heroes 2 in the mod files where you can flag it to prevent it from units from de-garrisoning. So they use a bit of a shortcut solution when it comes to the Brits in Couple Heroes 1, it seems like. In Couple Heroes 2, they sort of changed it up. The 17-pounders, the guns itself is actually technically a different model, but they're squatted together, if that makes any sense. While the mortar emplacement just use weapon profiles, and the Bofors is actually just part of the model itself. Every single British emplacement in Couple Heroes 2 is programmed differently. Grenadiers do get forced on back. SchTT gets a pretty good splash hit there. The dudes push right forward, got attack efficiency there. I do like attack efficiency onto the 2-2s. They just start myrtleating everything. But of course, they're still very squishy. Blob there, got a booby trap triggered. Dropped the bar, picked it up, and dies. And it looks like the single trap exploded way over here. Looks like it. US sniper firing away. The Greyhound needs some repairs. And pushing over here. Captain the sector by the aura benefits. Let's see. Also, something else I noticed is when switching to PE, I absolutely love suppressive volley on the G43 munitions. Yep. It's one of those buttons say, I want to win this engagement.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
Spam suppress, but still costs just expensive per usage. But of course, the munitions half track reduces the munitions based abilities cooldown by 90%. Won't help with a regular, like mortar half track. Won't help out as regular high explosive barrage, but as a incendiary barrage, you want to cooldown? Yes. What something annoys me is that Paras or Rangers can just fire it up and just ignore it. They still get the slow debuff, but still. I think that's booby trap, right? Yep. Does explode. Armor command truck now blown in the field.
The area is secure. I don't see any sign of Jerry. This is a good spot for armored HQ.
Panzergrenadiers push the way forward. Jeep here, full health. Greyhound firing away. Sniper is creeping around. Our squad is starting to get overrun by all the STGs. Got a lot of STGs and Panzertreks. Ground pushing forward. Intersections just need to start firing. We got some Brens and scope arcs here. One lieutenant. Jeep has gone down. Greyhound could be next. The Greyhound does get vectors 2-1. Great shooting shot there. And all these guys trying to fall back. That is a cluster. Shooting switch for 4. Both of them attack veteran C. Got the some sort of artillery barrage. Looks like officer artillery. Looks like the Sentry powder takes some damage. We haven't seen what doctrine the US player's gone for, has we? Sentry powder facing the wrong way. Might have been box selected, not sure.
The Germans are after one of our munition depots.
They're trying to incorporate munitions half-track strategies. Definitely one of those units don't see too much, but has good potential. And also found, I also found out you can use the Take Destroy Doctrine Shimwagen to stack its mine on top of the half-track mine. Huh, you can stack it. Do you know as well that half the Shimwagen's landmine that can be deployed on Alt apparently is bugged where apparently Brits have trouble detecting it with proper detection. So there is technically an exploit there, you just have to be careful. Against Wehrmacht should work perfectly, should not be considered an exploit. But I think as the Brits, I think the scope rifles can't detect it, which is exploity, so just be careful. I also do think that the fact that you just get Shimwagens laid on landmines everywhere is very nice. Nope. Something got kicked off the distance. Heroically charged away from the Stu towards the base. Excuse me, one. It was what I mean. US has many little advantages by the way his game coded, so equally skilled players usually win when they're playing allies. I suppose. I know the US, of course, 2 out of 3 of its doctrines has a good artillery piece. Noble Warfares and Warframe half-tracks are nice, but not great compared to those two. Definitely feels like, honestly, it feels like the Brits are the only faction I would say just needs a rework. Stack count does take a bit of damage. Looks like it's speaking a bit of foreign. 4-man squad upgrade. The Greyhound has Veteran C1. 2 M1 guns, triple snipers. Ooh, a nasty number of snipers. Oh, got a Hotchkiss. Of course, like any Warframe, who knows what's going to land? Looks like double AT gun gets some great shots in there on the 2-2s. Didn't focus fire, but one get knocked out. The other one is knocked back. Firing barrage there. That is a safe spot idea, since he did force him back quite a bit. But he will dodge all that. Got tired of Panzer Grenadiers. Sniper may get wiped out by the Shimwagen. Volksgrenadiers do finish it off. Right now, with that many Panzer Grenadiers, cancer shot from a Stuart seems pretty nice to me. Stack count getting quite a bit of a headache from getting hit by, was this 105, 155? This Stu's 105, right? The Burn Bar is 150. True. It is also a replacement for the command tank. Got now the Volks Grenadiers falling them back. But these forces straight forward. Looks like some sort of detonation there. What it was? Maybe artillery. Trying to push the way forward. Got snipers here. Got the 30 cal placement here. Does get a little bit of peppering. Snipers firing away. Going straight for maybe the field support truck. Probably go straight for 25 pounds. Probably a good idea. The Greyhound has gone down.
Sector under attack.
I just think a lot of players over rely on the Panthers a little bit too much. I also just like to see short barrel Panzer IVs because they are just really good AT infantry tools. And since their armor skirts give them damage resistance versus bazookas, Piats, and recoilless rifles, you don't have to worry against Brits. The short barrel Panzer IV will be just fine, since you don't have to worry about the Piats really at all. Does decrew that one as well. He may lose more of these squads. Rolls a miss there. And those 25 pounder will stay. Those lose that squad entirely. The squad make it wiped on out. He's doing captain retreat to pursue Firefly there. The Wehrmacht Panther advanced way forward. Regency 2. Pack 38 gained some shots there.
Battalions just received access to self-propelled artillery.
Does take out the AT gun. Humo barrage. Let's try and hit the M1 AT guns. SchTT firing away. The Panthers starting to fall back. And 4-2 firing away, suppressing this entire formation. Volkswagen push forward. Force starting to fall back there. Does destroy the Schwimmwagen there. Let's see, you want to use Scorched Earth and take out them more often than Luftwaffe, but in reality it is the only one that's good in the late game. Allies have the advantage in the early game. You have to negate that. True, yeah. Tank Hunter, it's of course very specific to, well, tank hunting. Hetzers are a decent tank destroyer, but they're not a perfect one. They of course have no anti-infantry really. The nice thing about that doctrine I would say would help out is just spamming out telemines, but they can easily be countered just by minesweepers. Yag Panther is nice, but of course only good at one thing. But nice thing about that doctrine is you don't feel bad spamming out other munitions abilities, so if you want to go for munitions half-track play, that's a perfect doctrine to go along with it. Scorched Earth is very nice for team games, that's for sure. Booby traps are nice as well, but of course take quite a bit of micro, just a lot of follow-ups. Captain retreat once again. But sector artillery is also still pretty nice, whether and of course in the late game. But of course doesn't require much early game, like you mentioned as well. In order to be aggressive in early game, you have to go for build orders that are more aggressive in early game, I guess. Probably 250 half tracks. Pioneers do get wiped on out. Yeah, that is also very nice. Taking a vehicle protection. Good hits there.
Seizing territory from us.
Got the large number of Brits here. Over here, do have the Volkswagen decap from this point. Access bars are behind VPs, but they have a double capture in the favor, soon to be triple capture. These guys rotating around. Oh, some artillery running back here. Let's see, you've got 2 Stews, 2 Warframe half-tracks, 1 Panther. The 2 Vegetable moving around, Hotchkiss, multiple Hotchkiss here. And we do have extended guns. Surprising enough, as much like short barrel Panzer IV, Hotchkiss's extended barrel makes the gun extremely reliable penning. Not great damage, but their high pen rate and decent bulk makes them deceptively strong in groups against Hellcats. Hotchkisses are just strange. Likely not. My voice is starting to go out. This is probably going to be our last game for tonight. We do have a priest who's been ordained onto the field. Of course, a single Hotchkiss does not offer great barrage. You need Hotchkisses in large groups. They're a pack animal.
Are trying to overrun one of our sectors.
I mean, World War II Germany was a form of socialism, so they have to work in groups. Looks like good number of these Hotchkisses have got the Mingdom destroyed. How sad that tiny little thing broken. Wasn't much, and yet they got broken. Do now have the Panzer Grenadier falling back. Rush squads engaged some riflemen. Damage and crit there onto the 2-2. And does explode. We have an MG bunker here. So I suppose one nice thing when it comes to Tank Hunter, it can help short barrel Panzer IV play, since you don't have to go for a martyr. You get the light TF track still that direction. You can get a bring in a Hester to go along with the light TF track, and then you can focus on short barrel Panzer IVs. Granted, that's asking for quite a big expense, but still. Panther's pushing forward. Hotchkiss barrage over here. Panther received a 17-pounder shot. I think that was the armor-piercing rounds. Is there multiple Fireflies on the field? And looks like the British player packs up to HQ, retreat back to his teammates HQ, and we'll get some good healing here. Greyhound here, or not Greyhound, Hellcat. HQ trying to redeploy. It's quite damaged. It looks like the Firefly's gone down. Priest maybe getting a little bit too close to the front line, honestly. I assume this player is not controlled by an AI. Remember, Priest is supposed to be in the back line, healing up your units and casting warlords to convert some units, right? No, wait, those are monks. Warframe barrage, Stew barrage, the rifle squad just getting hit by a lot of high explosive. British players heading down south for the winter. Does do a heroic charge there. We'll get past the MG bunker, won't be able to displace it. Hummel here, don't think we'll be going down to the small arms. Hotchkisses could just buy some fire support. There's no real anti-armor threat here. There's some officer artillery, however. STG squads receive a direct hit. They need to fall back. One of the squads did get wiped out there. Looks like the Hummel did take a bit of damage there. I'm not sure from what, though. Got Stew here. Maybe one of those squads had picked up Piet or Penstruck or something. Oh, That shot was a little bit limp. We do have now these Hellcats Push 4, Allied Machine, Allied Field Repair. Hawkish is firing away. Main gonna destroy the crits there. You see the Hellcat is taking reliable amounts of damage. But there's a lot of Hellcats there. His teammates Panther's coming in to help him out. Humo looks like going on down. Another Hotchkiss goes down. This carcass does get destroyed. Humo does get saved for now. And looks like the Hotchkiss man's a body block there. And save the Humo. I was going to say, if you lose the Humo, could go for braNdiLdo. Actually, this Humo's down. Maybe braNdiLdo would be a good idea. Help recover a Hotchkiss. Recover a... never mind. Cause some artillery barrage rain in the bunker.
Good shot, gunner.
That's crossholders pushing forward. Does the sticky bomb? We'll probably get engine crit, probably not heavy. Got these guys advancing. Could grab himself a Pack 38. That wouldn't be half bad. That's what's pushing forward. Do have what appears to be a drop bar there. I'm just having trouble clicking on it. I got a drop Piat there. 70 pounder here. Ford HQ truck's no longer there. Looks like it's got pushed over here. A lot of experience tickets there. Looks like a Volksgrenadier got wiped out. Oh, Casper with 4. Got a Panther here, still damaged. No Stug. Now War Thunder our play. I was like, yeah, those shoes should be fine against the Hellcats, but this is not War Thunder. Where you don't call, you know, HE won't just instantly kill open top vehicles. Hotchkiss here, severely damaged as well, losing quite a bit of half tracks. US players doing some nice pokes here. Maybe he'll crush these guys. Hellcats now trying to pick off the stews. Allied field repair would be very nice due to how many damaged vehicles are. Those for our Allied war machine. North, we got some nice crossholders. Those 70 pounder does get deep through. The Hellcats are still going. We'll find the damaged Humo there, though it looks like it has received some repairs. Short didn't crit there. Focus on the Humo now. Main gun short crit there. The Allied war machine's probably going to subsided. Nothing will get recovered. Oh well, he got quite a bit of damage done. There goes the Humo. Oh, there is a braNdiLdo. Panther claims another kill. 25 pounder barrage nailing the Pentagonist. Could be a priest barrage, which is a 105. Still good enough. There goes the Panther. braNdiLdo taking some damage. Pack 38 and the Hotchkiss getting some damage. Hotchkiss does not have the extended barrel, so will have a decent bounce rate, but does get a pen. braNdiLdo's gone down, fetch C3, and gets knocked out by some Panstreks. Fireflies advancing. Do you at this point catch it up by probably nice crossholders. 25 pounder here. Looks like it got recruited. It was only abandoned. if you call being shot, mutilated, and killed as a form of abandonment. Ooh. Pretty good barrage there. Looks like Captain retreats somewhere. Captain's right there. Not a great spot to retreat, but it's better than being barraged, I guess. That guy got wiped out. You got now the Panzer Elite Panthers advancing. Centaur still despicably neutral. It's also those Fireflies, right? Fireflies up here, rotating around, wounded. And the priest is becoming extra holy. His main gun was destroyed, but still lobbing out rounds, apparently. Panthers do take a bit of damage there. Well, they got off attack efficiency, which is unusual. Takes out the 25-pounder. Hellcat rolls a miss. Fireflies firing away. Panther may get one more shot off. Panther efficiency 1. I hear a priest. Yep. There's another priest that's been ordained.
Forward OPs reporting a sector is under attack. 25 points remaining on the German side. I say again, 5 points remaining with the Germans. Germans are seizing territory from us. Just lost gear.
Button engineers immolating the Panzer Grenadiers.
Enemy unit has been knocked down.
Tiger Palms are getting some good damage on these engineers. Pulse Grenadiers getting hit. Got another, or a US sniper, 2 kills. Nice little wipe there. Feels like the Allies are in a pretty good position. Rolls a miss there. I thought that was going to be a deadly shot. And the Axis players down 10 tickets and have captured against them. Central point may be captured in their favor. This point may be captured against them soon. Rifle squad doing well enough. Ooh, good stun grenade. Capture in favor of the Allies. And I think it's going to be successful. At this point, more likely being neutral will be even worse for the Axis players. But at this point, doesn't look like it's going to be neutralized anytime soon. Nor the other.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Don't believe so. Yep, I don't believe so. Either way, that is the end of the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.